This is the quest of chance. I am going for the quest cave, but every tradable item starts locked and can only be randomly unlocked. Completing quests and combat achievements gives me extra rolls for quest items. And RNG decides everything.
Oh!
Hello and welcome back. Let's just pick up right where we left off and start training prayer. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some regular bones and run them up to the wildy chaos altar. I am still a bit sick at the beginning of this video, so try not to mind it too much. I think I'm just gonna try and do a few hundred at a time and hope that I don't get killed. It doesn't really matter, like I'm risking... Jesus, I feel like my voice is getting worse. Yeah, I'm risking 16k. I'm not gonna be doing one inventory runs to the chaos altar. 15 XP. This is gonna be a lot of clicking. Good thing I'm sick because I'm here on a weekday at 9 AM. I haven't seen anyone here. Is that a scout? Did I just jinx myself? If a PKer gets in here. Yep. That was a scout. I just jinxed myself. That's okay. But what I'm gonna do is when I die, I just bank here and teleport to the corp beast and then take the teleport all the way here and run. Or here, whatever. Right, I can't take the wine. I'm gonna just get myself killed on the chaos fanatic. And that is 31 prayer. I can now do the scorpion catcher, which I think I'm gonna do after this inventory. Alright, I got up to 33 prayer. Also, I just realized that I lost my heart clue. I was keeping an eye on it, but then I guess I didn't. Wait. Right. One of the scorpions is in the barbarian area. I'm gonna go and do that real quick. This is the last bar on the bar crawl, but while I'm here, I can just get the blueberry special. And that is the bar crawl done. Scorpion Catcher requires 31 prayer and the completion of Alfred Grimhand's bar crawl. Look at that! I probably should be carrying my butterfly net, and that should be quest completed. Yes! Another roll right away. Okay, here we have it. Let's roll. Wizard's Mind Bomb. Yeah, I mean, that's used in quests. I mean, I'm gonna get back to the prayer grind, and I will see you back when I'm 43. And that is 43 prayer. We now have all the protection prayers. And this unlocks so much of the game for me. Ah, I'm so excited. It wasn't too bad. I had to use a bit more bones than I initially thought, since I did die quite a few times. I was pretty much not paying attention at all. But yeah, there's so much we can do now. I want to explain my goals now that I have 43 prayer. So my main goal is start training Slayer, at least to 48, which would then let me do another quest, the Heart of Darkness. But before I start the Slayer grind, I would like to update my gear to maximize my damage output. For melee, I would want to get the Dragon Defender, which means that I need to get 65 attack and 65 strength in order to enter the Warriors Guild. And the best thing I could get for both ranged and melee is the Void Knight armor, which is an untradable armor set you get from playing the pest control minigame. And something that helps with both the Dragon Defender as well as the pest control grind is completing the easy tier of combat achievements. Completing it will make it so that I get both Void Knight points and Warriors Guilds tokens faster. And while working on the CAs, I will also get more rolls for quest items, which helps me progress towards my end goal of getting the quest cape. And right now I'm just doing a little bit of AFK thieving as I'm looking through the different CAs that I would be able to do. I'm here using my house keys because I do still want that emerald ring, which would then allow me to make the Ring of Dueling. Well, that was faster than I expected. That's the emerald ring, which means that I now have the Ring of Dueling. What do we get here? Alright, another team cape, but I have now unlimited teleports to the Ferox Enclave, which is huge, especially since I'm starting the PvM grind, hopefully soon. Let's get that cape. Nope, you're not the right seller. There you are. Team 12. Clue junk. But yeah, let's get started on those combat tasks. 29 points. I'm pretty sure I have enough tasks that I'm able to do, so let's get cracking. Now that I have the fangs unlocked, I can just do this. Ah, that is so nice. That is one combat task completed. Also, I'm gonna be killing these giants for the mossy key. Actually, I probably should kill moss and hill giants in the wilderness. They have an improved drop rate for the keys. While I am in here, I can get, I think, at least 2 or maybe 3 combat achievements done. One is to just kill a hellhound. And the other is to kill a greater demon and to finish a greater demon with a demon bane weapon. I hope the spell counts. I did bring my Silverlight in case the spell doesn't count, but we will see. Yep, that's 2 tasks. And that actually means that I have 10 combat tasks completed. As per my rules, I do get a quest item roll every 5 combat tasks. So, let's get on with the roll. Air runes. Oh my god. I mean, that's magic. That's offensive magics unlocked. I mean, it's less exciting to roll it this way, but I mean, there are still quite a lot of other things that I could have rolled. Yeah, here is the log. Air runes! Really good timing too, since I'm about to start PvMing. It's gonna help so much with Slayer. Also, I do have the mud rune unlocked, so if I ever manage to get that, I have access to all the elemental spells. And that is the mossy key. I can now go and kill Bryo. Bunch of combat tasks. I think I can do a few. Let's go and try it out. Alright, so I should be able to do this one. Protect from magic. Open the chest once. Can't do this one because I don't have any anti-poisons. But I do have a poisoned weapon, so hopefully I can get a slow death achievement done. And I should be able to get a tasks here from killing these whatever things they are. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Still haven't poisoned Brio, but I hope I can hit it with the poison. Come on, please be poisoned. Okay. A slow death. Alright, I can also bury these giant bones. Okay, 150 XP. And let's open the chest. Oh, well, I do need those. But that was... oh, I think I'm gonna die. Hold on. Okay, 16 combat tasks completed, which means that I do get another role for a quest item. 16 more points, and we can start doing pest control. But first, let's just roll. Alright, not as exciting as the air rune, but I'll take it. Well, let's see what the next combat tasks should be. I actually want to try out to get this and this Wintertide task, because I had a comment saying that I can just give... Can I just... yeah. Give this to Bruma and I get the potions. That is really helpful. Really helpful. I'm gonna do this as a duo. I'm gonna set it up on my main because I still can't fix the braziers and I can't light them. Yeah, let's get 2 more tasks done and I can just heal the pyromancer for a task. And that's the Y Fletch. Completed 2 more tasks and I can get another roll. Well, let's go see if I have some... I have 8 rewards, so maybe I can get something. Unlucky. But that's the giant key. I can move on to the next boss. And this is the setup for Obor. I obviously can't snare him, so I hope I can just keep my back to the wall and get the achievement that way. I don't know if I should try and run away from him or just... do I just tank him? I don't know, I have no experience with this boss. Alright, I think he... seems like he dies pretty quickly. Back to the wall. And then I should get another one from just opening the chest over there. Alright, but that's 20 tasks. Oh, that's 20 tasks completed. Get another roll. The last roll was the Asgardian Ale. Let's see what we get this time. Ham gloves, okay. 2 pieces of ham unlocked. Oh, wow, 7 in total, so 5 more pieces. And that's only 9 more points until the easy tier completion. Here is 1. Let's see if I can get this task done. It kind of sucks that I don't have any anti-poisons, and also the knives are such short range that I can't really save spot or like stop them from jumping. I can't hug the wall. Maybe if I should I just have it on long ranged? Might be better. There is a combat task to not take any damage, so I hope the poison is not included in that. Alright, it did count. Awesome. Now let's get the hell away from here. Let's try and get a Skirius kill on our own for the first time. No, I'm bad at the game. I don't think I got the achievement. No, I misclicked. Ah, it is so expensive to fail these tasks. Oh. But some more super restores, and the cash stack is not looking healthy. All right, let's try again. Surely this is it. Surely I got the task. Okay. All right. Then I get a clue scroll. Okay, I can do that step. Let's see if I can kill Obor in a free-to-play world. Oh, I was just gonna ask, I wonder what his max hit is. Apparently it's at least 22. Good to know. But I mean, that's that's an easy fight. I was just being cocky. Let's try this again. I now know that the max hit is at least 22. Oh, and 24. I think that was a ranged attack. All right. And I can't loot the chest because I don't have the key. But that's another 5 tasks. And it's gonna be the last time we're gonna be able to roll for a long time. At least with the combat tasks. But let's do it one last time. Ogre arrows. Sure. I think I have to make those. I don't think I'm able to buy them from anywhere. But 3 more points to go. I can think of something. Is this a very cheesy way of getting the KC? Yes, absolutely, but I just really want those points. Cool. 2 more kills. Oh, I got the spine. That's not deserved. But cool. I can't turn it into any of the weapons because I obviously don't have them unlocked. But I can turn it in for XP. Like, a part of me wants to save it in case I do unlock a bone mace. Then it would be an amazing item. But, I mean, what are the chances, right? I think I'm gonna get some ranged XP. Yes. There we go. And that's 2 more points. I believe that's only 1 more left to go. Okay, I can get 1 point by killing a black dragon, but before I do that, I can also get a roll from just killing this baby dragon. Now it's gonna take me forever to kill this dragon, so I hope I have enough knives. Shout out to Josh isn't gaming, I'm just watching him killing black dragons while I kill this black dragon. Oh yeah, and we got another roll from that. But that's the easy tier done. Hello, Gommel. Yes, please. Easier time updating easy clues, max quantities offered when giving boss slayer task, bonus tokens from the Warriors Guild, and extra points from pest control. That is what I wanted. And now can I use this lamp on skill over 20? Can't be reclaimed, can't be banked, so I guess I'm gonna just put it into fishing. I think I have to get started on pest control then, but before I do want to get 70 combat, because then I can use the intermediate boat, which will give me more points. Well, that was worth it. Cool. 63 strength and 70 combat. Let's waste no time and get to pest control. I wanted to get my defense up to 42 because that is what it takes to wear the Void Knight equipment. I have 250 points, which means that I can buy my first piece of gear from here. Let's get the top. And even without the set bonuses, it is still very much an upgrade to the Shazian armor. Another 250 points for the robes. And with 350 points, I can get the melee helm and the gloves for the full outfit. The full set now gives me a 10% bonus on melee damage and accuracy. And I got 200 more points for the range helm. I think I can stop here. I got 140k, which is also a nice bonus. There we go, 65 attack. And now with 65 attack and 65 strength, I can enter the Warriors Guild. Now, I obviously don't have a full armor set unlocked. And I think like 99.9% of people will get their warrior tokens this way. So I have to be a bit more creative and use some of the games upstairs. I'm gonna have to try them out and see how long it takes to get enough tokens. But before, I think I had the plain pizza unlocked. I don't have money. Okay, let's try this again. I really want to get to barrows. Maybe someday. I remember in the leagues there was a task to throw the shot pot. I think you might need full run energy. But let's see. Apparently you get the best at 100 run energy. So it's the standing throw. Ouch. Okay, so if I throw it 9 yards, how many tokens do I get? Okay, 24! I guess the run energy affects how many I can get. I think I'm just gonna spend all my run energy here and test out the catapult room. For 100% run energy, I get... Alright. So the Jimmy's challenge also uses run energy, I think. So I probably should try the catapult. I have no memory of ever doing this, so let's see how it goes. I go here. Oh, okay. So I just do this. This seems easy. The good thing about this is that it seems like I can kind of do this indefinitely with no resources. I guess my health is a resource, but I take so little damage if I fail. So maybe this is the way. Alright, I tried it out for just a few minutes. I mean, that's not too bad. Alright, that's 514 tokens. Let's see how far that gets me. I don't think I have ever gotten lucky on defenders, so I think now would be a very good time. I think I'm just gonna try and stick to the level 56 Cyclopses, so these two guys right here. Well, first unlock. Brass necklace, alright. Another unlock. Holy wraps. More unlocks. Oh, not a glory, but close. Missed the roll, but nothing important. And apparently I also wasn't recording anything, but
I rolled the Orania teleport tab from Rune Javelins. There we go. That is the Bronze Defender. How many kills? 37 kills, not too bad. Ooh, Black Dragon Hide. No way. I thought I saw the dialogue about Iron Defenders. I think what happened was that I just walked out, forgot to pick up the Defender, and just assumed that, well, 78 Cyclopses killed for a total of 2 Bronze Defenders. I don't want to talk about it. I have 1,000 more tokens. Let's hope I can get at least 2, maybe 3 Defenders. A lemon? Alright. What is that? A crunchy tray. Mole claws. I've gotten quite a lot of unlocks, but nothing interesting so far. There we go. Now I'm gonna make sure that I actually pick it up. Okay. Alright. That was 128 kills. But I mean, I technically did get 3 defenders in that time. Serum 207. Ooh, molten glass. I don't know if I can get that, or if I would have to make it myself, but that's needed for some quests. Okay, we got a cosmic talisman from the old man. Gudi, alright. Still getting more unlocks. Okay. Holy mold. That's useful, I think. More unlocks. And I'm out of tokens again. Let's get 1,000 more. There we go, the 3rd defender. Oh, and by the way, it's the 1st defender that actually gives a strength bonus. Well, we got an unlock. Clue junk. And black defender. I mean, the black defender does kind of look cool with the void. Mithril defender. Alright, another unlock. For whatever that is. Elven skirt, okay. And that's the adamant defender. 330 kills later. Oh my god, that's the rune defender. 344 kills, so I think I was actually a bit lucky here, considering I did get the bronze defender twice. That's quite of an upgrade. I'm just gonna go straight to the basement and hopefully I can kill the Cyclopses. I might have to flick prayers, but we'll see. So these guys are a level 106. And I wonder what their max hit is. It's 8. I'm gonna see if I can kill one in a reasonable time without flicking prayers, because I really don't want to be doing that for this entire grind, but hopefully this is okay. Well, first kill we get an unlock. Energy potions. Oh, and by the way, the defenders upstairs are 1 in 50, and the dragon defender is 1 in 100. Another unlock. Strength amulet T. I think that's an easy clue reward. Oh no, I might have to do more easy clues. Oh no, the strength ammi actually comes from medium clues. It would be a really great upgrade, but I think I still have to wait for the spade before I can start doing those clues. More unlocks. Can I buy that from somewhere? Oh, no, but it's a drop from Eclectics. Some more clue junk. clue junk. And there it is, the Dragon Defender. That was how many? 396 kills. Not too bad. I got up to 56 defense, so I can't wear it. But I'm just gonna go and sit at the gem crab so I can actually wear this thing. It looks so good. And that is 60 defense. I can now wear the Dragon Defender. And look at this. This is now our best in slot melee gear. Have you ever seen anyone with a setup like this? Oh, and by the way, 10 days, 1 hour, 241 hours, and we are now finally ready for PvM. Oh, and I was thinking about this lamp. Fishing would probably be a good choice, but I'm also going to be needing construction, and I don't really have a way of training it right now, so I don't know if this is a waste, but I'm just gonna put the lamp into construction. Meet and greet requires the completion of Children of the Sun and has no item requirements. I've only done this quest on like a high level account, so hopefully this isn't too bad. That wasn't bad. I did have to drink 1 super restore, but that's fine. And that is meet and greet completed. Let's roll a quest item. Like always, I am hoping for a spade, but let's see if we can get something exciting. Alright, silver bar. Will it ever load? I don't know. A silver bar, I mean, I can do something with that. I have the molds, so let's get some unlocks. Also, why is this not working? Okay. Let's go get those unlocks and then I will get... Oh, we get a cooking level. Let's get those unlocks and then I will get started with Slayer. Let's get the holy mold that I unlocked, because I can then make the holy symbol. Wait, is... Oh, I'm still missing the red bead, but that's almost imp catcher. 1 more bead. And if you remember, I do already have the silver bar obtained. I got it from the Varlamore chests. So I can just buy them from the GE. Okay. That's 1. Oh. Okay. I don't know why I thought I could just make the silver versions. You obviously need the the gems. There is a silver necklace, but that's untradeable and you get it from the murder mystery quest. But alright, let's get started with the Slayer grind. Now, I was thinking about which master to use. I could do Wildy, but I don't really want to. And I was also thinking about Konar, but I checked the wiki and it seems like she can assign you fire giants in the waterfall dungeon, even if you don't have waterfall quest done, and I can't get there because you need rope. So I think my best bet right now is Vanica. The only kind of problematic task that he can give is shades, which would be fine, but I can't get to Mauritania, so I would have to kill the level like 140 shades or whatever. But I think if I can just save spot them, then it should be fine. Hope I didn't mess anything up and I can actually get a task, because it's also pretty fast to get back here. I can just use the dueling ring to get to the Ferox Enclave and then get to the Soul Wars portal and run here. So it's not too bad of a run. But hopefully I didn't miss anything and I can actually... Okay. Anku, I can do that. And I actually can't believe I forgot, but I have 30 quest points now and a total level of 934, which means that I could do last man standing. I am not good at PKing, but I think I could squeeze in a couple of games and try to get the mall handle, which I unlocked, 15 points, and it's worth like 500k? 750k, so that would be a lot of money. I think I keep postponing the Slayer grind, but I think I'm gonna go and get 15 points. And actually, I have bolt racks unlock, right? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna get 16 points and get the bolt racks and the maul handle. I guess I could also get the weapon seed, but the maul handle is a lot more money. And I don't think I'm gonna stay here for 25 points. Especially considering that the frozen whip mix is only 860k, so it's not worth it, I don't think. Let's go and try out LMS. I don't know if they've banned a lot of the bots. It was really bad last time I tried it, but let's see. I think I'm just gonna get the one single point for the bolt racks and then do the Slayer task, but I think I might just, in between the Slayer grind, get some games in and try to get those 15 points. Oh god, I don't know anything about pure PKing. Oh my god. Well. Let's try this again. There we go, that's 1 point, I think. I really don't know anything about this minigame. Yeah. Okay, I got 2 points. Let's get an unlock here then. Oh, 1 please. How much? Are they worth anything? I mean, okay. Well, I need 14 more points, but if I can get 2 points per game, then that's not too bad. Ankus have a 40% air weakness, so I think doing this task with Wind Bolt is probably the best thing to do. Look at that! I guess the staff could be really useful for teleports. I should probably get it done at some point. And that is the first Slayer task done. And with just those 30 kills, I got all the way to 16 Slayer. Can we get anything? Ogres, okay. Probably... I think I will kill the Ogress warriors. They might have some new unlocks. The Ogress warriors have a 20% earth weakness. If I could just get those mud runes, I could take advantage of all the elemental weaknesses. You know, I'm gonna take a detour and try to kill the undead druids. They seem to drop mud runes pretty commonly, 1 in 33. Maybe I can get them that way. Well, that was 2 kills. We got it. Also, pumpkin? That's cute. But we now have the mud runes, which means that I can cast every single elemental spell. Oh my god, I think that's the new record. 3 kills. Alright. I mean, I don't think that was too bad. 4 points for 17 in total. I'm kind of scared to check the score. I mean, you know what? That's almost 1 kill per game played. But I can get the mole handle. I mean, that's good for gargoyles, I guess, but look at this. Well, look at this. 750k is gonna get me a lot of runes, so that was definitely worth it. And I mean, it didn't take that long at all, honestly. 774k. Nice, nice. But only with a 20% elemental weakness. I don't think it's worth it for me to be using the mud runes. They are still quite expensive. I mean, the rune knives are also expensive, but at least I can, you know, I don't lose every single one of them. Look at that. And unlocks right away, though it is clue junk. And that's the mithril arrows for some clue junk. But that should be everything from the Ogress Warriors. And that is the second task. Oh, second task completed. Trolls. Probably the ones in Death Plateau then. Clue junk. And that is 3 tasks completed. 31 Slayer. Let's just keep going. What do we have next? Hobgoblins. Okay. I can kill them just over here. Mind shield. And some villager robe. And that is the hobgoblin task completed. One more and I can start getting Slayer points. Crabs, that's always a nice one. And that is the crab task done, and we got 8 Slayer points. Next we have ice giants. I'm gonna kill them in the Wildy dungeon. Soaked page. I think I already have the tome unlocked. 35 Slayer. Whatever that is. Skewer. Another team cape. And that's the ice giant task done. Really nice and fast one. Some more hobgoblins. And another ice giant task. But before I start my task, I'm gonna get the throne hammer. For a wizard blizzard. And I can get the arrowheads as well. For a unfired plant pot. Okay. Ranger gloves. And a blackjack. Okay. Goblin book. Ooh, Rev Cape teleports for a Huey hide. And that's actually my 700 unlock. I'm dead. Well, this is the first time I've been attacked here. That is the task done. Alright, another easy task. And that is 9 tasks completed. I think I'm gonna go and try to get a task from Konar. Because I do have 40 points, which means that if I get the fire giants in the waterfall dungeon, I can skip it. But let's hope I get a task I can do. Konar, please be nice. Greater demons, okay. Surely there's a safe spot. This here seems to be a pretty good safe spot. I figured it would be worth it to get the mud runes. Greater demons have a 40% water weakness. 40 Slayer. I can now kill basilisks, which is fine since I do have the mirror shield unlocked. Red dye. I got my first brimstone key. That's actually pretty exciting. There's quite a few things that I can get from the chest, so looking forward to opening that. Is that a fishing net? Oh no! Ah! Drift net. Alright, I am out of runes. But before I go and bank, I think I'm gonna check out the chest that is here. You can get called the dark key or something like that. That opens another chest. This can teleport me out, but if it does, then I'm not gonna bother getting back in. And I think a lockpick probably would make this easier, but obviously I don't have one with me. Well, that's one. Well, I'm gonna try it again when I get back here. 90 points for the 10th task. I mean, it took a while, so I think I'm gonna continue doing tasks with Vanica. But I got 42 Slayer and 55 Magic, which isn't too bad. I'm now gonna go and open the Brimstone chest and hopefully get a new unlock that way. I also realized that when I hit 33 Slayer, I was able to get Harpy bug swarms, and I would need the bug lantern, this one, and it is tradable, so can't kill those, but I have enough points to hopefully be able to skip them whenever I need to. They are pretty heavily weighted with Vanica, but hopefully that's not a problem. But anyway, let's unlock the Brimstone chest. Alright. Interesting unholy symbol. Can I pick that up from somewhere? No. But I apparently have torso seeds unlocked, so that's a nice amount of cash. Can I get the magpie? No, no! I should not have clicked on that name. Speak of the devil. That is funny timing. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna cancel that one. Pyrofiends. That's better. And actually, how much does the bigger and better cost? Did they make it cheaper? Should I get that? If I get it, then I can only block one more task. I'm gonna get it. I don't know, this might be dumb, but it's such good XP. Alright. Hopefully I don't regret this. Imagine having fairy rings and not having to walk all the way around. And that's the steel boots. And a fancy hedge that I can go and buy. And a steel full helm from the little guys. I didn't realize that they had a different drop table. Look at that, that's the first superior. Maybe we can get something like the imbued heart. You don't really see these early level superiors. And look at that, 1250 Slayer XP. Task completed. I think I'm gonna go and get a task from Konar just to get some more points. What can we do for you? Okay, I can do that. It's just, again, gonna take a while. Cost me a pretty penny. Brimstone key and a new unlock. 45 Slayer, getting close. And that is task completed. We can go and open the Brimstone chest. I think I'm gonna go to Vanica for the next task. Alright, second time opening the chest. Oh! See... Yeah. I did not mean to do that. Holy shit. 166 hellhounds? That was a misclick, by the way. in case you didn't figure that out. Yeah, they have a 50% water weakness. If I have to go and get money, it's gonna take time. Or I just spend the extra time killing hellhounds with airstrike. Okay, but let's open the chest. But I have coal unlocked. So, I mean, that's a little bit of money. You know what? I have a video to edit. I'm gonna spend all my money on gold bars and turn them into bracelets. It's something nice that I can AFK and make a little bit of money. The one good thing about that Slayer task is that I think I might be able to get to 48 Slayer just from the hellhounds alone. 450k from the bracelets. And I have bought all of my runes. I'm also gonna bring the heart glue with me because obviously hellhounds drop hard clues, and hopefully I can get a casket done. Alright, there's a nice safe spot right here in the Witch Haven dungeon. So I'll see you if something interesting happens. Brimstone key number 1. And a hard clue. Can I... I think I can do that. I just need to get Lost City done, which I can do. I don't think it has any requirements. Yeah, I can do Lost City. Okay, I'm keeping this. Ooh, an unlock. That took me by surprise. Grey boots. Another hard clue. And I can do that one too. Okay, I have 3 clues already. Cannot do that one. Another brimstone key. And that is 60 magic. I'm getting up there. I ran out of mud runes. I think I'm just gonna use Wind Bolt for the rest. It's only 44 kills. A new clue that I cannot do. 3rd brimstone key. Should be getting some unlocks from the chest, hopefully. And that is 48 Slayer. I can now do the, what was it called? Heart of Darkness. I mean, I need 55 mining, but I can get that in no time. I'm still gonna kill the 11 hellhounds just to finish the Slayer task. That is task completed. I have 3 clues on the ground, 3 brimstone keys, but I think I'm gonna leave you with a bit of a cliffhanger here. See if we can get a casket, and get the clues done in the next episode, as well as the Heart of Darkness. We are ending today's episode with 708 unlocks, which means that in this episode alone we got 83 new unlocks. We are ending the episode with 17 quests completed. 2 quests were completed in this episode. Hopefully we can continue doing quests. I don't want to have an episode where I don't complete a quest, but it might get trickier. It's all about RNG, so I am trying to get this episode out before Gridmasters begins. That will probably slow down my uploads a bit. I have played all the leagues and I love these temporary game modes, so I'm gonna be playing Gridmaster. Maybe even for the whole 4 weeks, who knows. Thank you so much for the support. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers. A massive thank you to Tree Yo-Yo for the shout out. I had a goal of getting 100 subscribers. That might not seem like a lot, but 100 people is a lot of people. But we hit that easily. Thank you so much. If you liked the video, please let me know what you thought about it. I love reading your comments. And I'll see you in the next episode.